I got y'all messages for today. This is a 21 plus reading, raw, uncut, unfiltered, unbiased reader. I don't know what this messages will be before the messages come out, so please take only what resonates with you and leave the rest. Suggestions, questions, and comments can be left in the comment section below. This is a general plus a collective reading. It won't resonate with every single one of y'all. And if it does not resonate, please check out some of the other videos in the playlist along with. Before you go, make sure you subscribe, like, share, hit the bell notification along with the thumbs up. Hey, 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 hey. How y'all guys doing today? I have y'all messages for today. Listen, if you are new to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe and the bell so you don't miss the next time I upload, go live, or have a short little message for you. If you are new to my channel and you want to get your own message, 25 for 25 is in the description below. Cash Apps is available if you're interested in donating to the channel. As well, memberships are also available. And as well, if you don't mind, hit that heart button and hold it. It helps the algorithm of the YouTube. And while we are live, there is always that super chat that you can always cash in. And, you know, I can see ya. See ya. All right. Hey, y'all. I got y'all messages for today. I got a little tickle in my throat already. Beet juice, orange juice, and carrot. What a dirt, I don't know, type taste. I don't know. It's cold pressed juice, this is. Okay, cold pressed juice. Oh, and a mango. I'm going to drink the last of mango juice. While I'm here, I'm going to have the last little bit of this mango juice. Not good stuff for you, but it's better than not having nothing. Yep. That's good. So enough is enough. Deserve the best. Moments is here. Sick and tired and walking away. And that's got to do with somebody that's sitting up betraying you right now. Them and a third party are laughing about a third party, about some free spirits orgies that's happening. Elemental earth energy of a Neanderthal. Something about fertile. Somebody being supported by a snake. A cool snake, that is. He playing it cool, huh, snake? This snake playing it cool. Sitting in the cut cooling itself with a bunch of orgies going on. Different folks. Yeah. So it just told me here while I'm sitting here, they said partying, seduction, and putting on a show over here. And I hate nothing about you, though. I'm smoking, y'all. Don't mind me. 420 over here. So we got a betrayal here. Mr. T says, I pity the fool when it comes to a clean slate. And that's Robin from Howard Stern Talk Radio. Somebody could be a Cancer. Something about Mount Everest is melting. Somebody pissed off out here. What's that guy's name? Black Panther. Somebody out here is a prey when it comes to our options. Get a clue. Somebody news and cultures here of a crazy about Tiffany. Our cover. Mouthful of I'm worth it and dramatic. When it comes to an option. Things are falling apart when it came to an option that they putting on a show for. Partying with, or was partying with, time with friends, having fun, single life, and living in the moment. This is from whom can I release my judgment right now. So they feeling a little bit of regret about the things they did, party with, who they talked to. Somebody ain't talking to somebody, somebody's phone dead, lost phone, iPhone, landline, wires tap, scene calls, and dead phone. Somebody kept or keep soap digest. Somebody keep some kind of drama going under RX4 number 4 under Star Wars. And when it comes to the seductions of the mistress, flip teeth fry, potato dominatrix in the tater skins, behavioral share. Down at the motel here. Down at the washed brown inn. Some motherfucker down there having sex. You see him? Down here having sex at the washed brown inn. Shit, doodle brown. They could be down there with a man, woman. I don't know. Somebody said they down there betraying you. They said this is a super bug. A super parasite. So a super STD. Okay. Somebody think need some oil of oregano. Somebody doing a rookie move when it comes to driving school. Immature. This is an immature lesson here. Under driving lesson for growth. Here, have you been here before? Under pizza face. Somebody could have a bad acne. Somebody could work in the hospital. Somebody could go to the hospital. Somebody living on the fast track when it comes to fast number 4. Twice it mentioned the RX. This was a quick fix under Dalika Brian under shoot and kill. And left somebody that was unique for something like this. I don't know. It's a lesson. Somebody left for the light life of a twist. Going down in a dark path, arrives just in time with change, and there is a surprise ending. The mid-century porcelain of something. Betrayal. Of breaking down when it comes to Pepsi Zero Sugar. Ooh, can't believe you used the upstairs bedroom to hook up with Pigpen. It's true, but how did you know? Somebody was a wild cherry here. Somebody got their cherry pop when it comes to a juicy fruit. Seduction by looks, or seduced by looks when they're giving them hell. Under temptation and thrills and seeking them. When it comes to danger after dark in the national park, moose, bears, mountain lions, Yellowstone, caution, don't feed after dark. Fix your shit. Somebody can't fix their shit. They got too far down here fixing other shit. A journey through the brain. So somebody reminiscing on the shit that they did trying to fix some shit, but terminated. With the Terminator here, police. Yeah, this is an Ewok here under the battle between the malevolent galactic by the Emperor Rebel Alliance. This is Skywalker. And the Empire Strikes Back under Scary Dream. I told you it was already scary anyway. The fucking seduction they chose over you. And now they gotta clean up this shit. Cleaning up other people's mess. Scoop it up. When it came to a free spirit and orgies. Out here doing shit the Peter Pan way. Yeah. Boy. What is the weirdest thing you've ever seen in someone else's home? Put it in the comment what you've seen. I don't want to comment. No comments. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. Hold on, babies and baby boos. I gotta get my cards out. I want to see what they talking about. I was supposed to have put them here. Oh, I put them here. I put them here, y'all. Hold on. See if we can get some memes and see what they talking about when it comes to a power of a new man. With greater heights is coming in. One of the best things about the worst ever. I don't know, but we about to see. So hold on tight. Put your hats on tight. I don't know, but you know, somebody got an appetite for something that you don't, that they didn't want you to know they had an appetite for. Yeah. And I hope you know. Go get your ass tested. Alright, family I mean, somebody's just like, you know, like that's that stupid grin, right? Who did it? Somebody that's got wanted a new beginning, and they can't clean up this shit when it comes to temptation. You know? Mr. Foupati said, I pity the fool when it's going down. Arrive just in time for the change. When it says TG2G, bye. So this was somebody that was chicken and ran like chicken shit. And now they don't want to answer the shit about what they did. They just out here acting like a little, I mean, like a dog. Third party sitting here feeling like a fool. You know what I mean? Laugh it up, fuzzball, when they call me partying. And running away trying to fix something. Yeah, they shocked that somebody couldn't gather something, or they gathered something here with this squirrel. You found a stash, so they crashing. Oh, they crashing out. Somebody found out they stash. Fox, that how slick they was when it came to a nightlife or a twist. Okay, so they thought they was chilling, gonna be all full of sail, like, you know what I mean, out on a boat ride and sipping their coffee. Wow. You know what I mean? You somewhere crying like this, like a chihuahua. Well, and they somewhere playing it cool. You know what I mean? And immature. You know what I mean? Shit, now somebody sitting there pointing a finger at them. Somebody that has some monkey business and something about some cash. They gonna be somewhere, even with cash, they gonna be somewhere learning a lesson crying. Okay? And some bitch that thought she was better than you, she gonna be looking with her buck teeth ass looking at you too. It's gonna be some news coming in on the call. Somebody still gonna have some tears about you walking away because they was acting like a baby. You know what I mean? They really are crashing out. You see the veins popping out on their head? They really is crashing out. Okay, they playing it cool though. You know what I mean? Sealed. Their mouth is sealed when it comes to this shit. But if you ask them anything anytime soon, they gonna raise their hand and tell you every fucking thing. But they so damn stubborn and spoiled, and you know what I mean? They just don't want to budge when it comes to them saying anything. When it comes to the seal, they got their eyes shut there, but their eyes is wide open when it comes to the truth. Okay. Have you ever seen that meme on TikTok? You know what I mean? So, at the end of the day, it's a thumbs up for you, Divine Feminine. Everything's a go ahead with the new man coming in. Spirit said, yeah, he's on his motherfucking way. Just pay attention to the signs. He's on his way. Some secret admirer, some new person, somebody that's on the chase of you, that's not chicken. Okay? Something was terminated here. Somebody could have terminated a pregnancy. Okay? Or somebody might or will in the next couple of months. Somebody that's going to be crying over you. Somebody that you'll never see again. Somebody that didn't want to see you again or doesn't want to face up to the truth of the reality of who they are and what they've become. When it comes to a messenger. Message, birds in the window. When it comes to a queen. When it comes to Queen Bee. Okay? When it talks to a new power. Talks about the counsel of all beings. Somebody counseling somebody. The creator wants to counsel somebody here. Or they need counseling. Strong counseling. Prayer. Something. Intercession. Something. Some witches of water. Some woman doing witchcraft with water. Talking about emotional spells on somebody. Talking about come to you and come away from you spells. We're talking about things that's gonna make you cry. Things like that. This person, these spells is to make you cry. Well, you ain't gonna see me cry. Fuck you. All I gotta say is enough is enough. Somebody blowing that shit out. Somebody could be smoking cigarettes. Could be a cigarette smoker. You could be a weed smoker. You could be a, whatever you're both base or smoker. I don't know what you smoke. You know what I mean? You smoking. You know what I mean? Because if you wasn't smoking, these people out here under coats and having sex under people's robes wouldn't be out here. Yeah, and all this emotional water and this witchcraft is going on out here. Tantric sex to get back, evil, revenge type stuff going on here. The divine says somebody gonna wish they never stirred up these waters when waters was also being gifted to them of cleansing her. This is a bowl of purification that she's offering. Now, all these storms and seas could have came to a cease. You know what I mean? But they said this is a guardian out here that had warned somebody when it came to the elements of the bone of air, when it came to a communication, a humanitarian air, or voyage, or journey, or expecting, or terminating, or trying to fix something here, a pitying of a fool, when it came to a sergeant, BA, and a boxer, somebody that came to battle with the benevolent of the galactic, and and the emperor of the allegiance of the sky wars. Somebody wanted to fight against the divine again and fell miserably. And shit, what's this? So council, here's the street here. Crummy day, smoggy sky, charcoal gray. The bulls meet. Is there a way to avoid really these reality streets? What a life, where's doom and strife? Hostile neighbors about, there's down and the out. Is there a way to escape the reality streets? It's a street of depression, corruption, obsessions. It's the Satanist dream come true, and the woo, y'all, what is he? Masculus too. People who liked a crummy day, smoggy skies, great charcoal gray. We're on the avenue of defeat. Is there a way to evade the reality streets? Well, that's where the council of that's somebody down on a crummy day, just back doing the same crummy shit that they do every fucking day. You know what I mean? Shit, they doing the shit the same crummy way. Pepsi came here. One got sugar, one don't. This is out here options and open when it comes to a witch. When it's switching up. When it came to an added addition. Okay, somebody talking about unaligned or alignment. Somebody got a spine issue. Somebody's spineless. That's what that's telling me right there. Unaligned. Okay, somebody the CDC urges. Somebody could be having some lung issue because I'm sitting lung issue with pneumonia. 8373-888-260. The CDC urges the pneumonia. Somebody could have pneumonia or catch pneumonia or contract pneumonia. Or you have been replaced by a younger, hotter, and sexier under the ace of air. That's what the word around town has said, right? But we're around here saying, this boar gives me the perfect opportunity to use my superpowers to fly. So how can you say I don't love you after I just gave you 40% discount? So somebody they paying for sex $40, somebody that they patiently found or crossed some kind of differences they got here. They just with them because for companion, trying to find some kind of friend or some kind of something here you're getting, or some kind of lover boy. Okay, that's what that say. Some kind of sexual dysfunction, some kind of replenish center, some kind of Willingboro area, some kind of the flirty fog fun of a age difference. Somebody you're getting Somebody that they're interested in might be older and is a lover boy. They want to put a nail a coffin shut to being a lover boy. But somebody says, yeah, with Snoopy out here that been snooping. Somebody said, yeah, blah, blah, blah. He has no need to stay humble. So somebody that's out here saying, nah, I don't trust this because this person has no need to be troubled. If this person's single, they out here dancing with deers and shit. This is a spiral stairs built for a lifestyle and your lifestyle. But this says, come here, baby. Don't mind if I do when it comes to Leslie. And it says this is the duet Can I Have It This Kiss Forever featuring 1999's mainstream breakout album of Enrique. Could I Have This Kiss Forever featuring Whitney Houston. All major credit cards are accepted. Don't call them. Don't call them. Don't call them. 6 times don't call them under major credit cards. All right, so their credibility might not be creditable here. Somebody also, the 10 Commandments, thou shalt not kill, steal, or destroy. Somebody out here doing things the reckless way with the carnival lights of the police department out here. The police are on the scene, patrol. This could also be some type of patrol of control here. A mind imprisonment here. No, miserable. Somebody's miserable out here. Misery loves company. Somebody's jealous of a third party. There's a message of concern when it comes to somebody going down in a submarine. The power horse of pros. This person should have thought they was a pro when it came to gaining traction. They lost traction here when it came to hold your ground and the embrace the mess. Under go long or go hard. Under outsmart the city. So when we was in here, somebody met a gypsy out here. When it came to he can't feel his face, somebody's face is numb. Under out of this world, somebody might be doing lines and doing coke, getting involved with a lot of different stuff and different folks with mad here under the weekend. Decided not to come clean. Here's how to cope. We gonna do a little dope. Okay, to get high with the jet. That love for the white. That cocaina. Enough. Push to your limits or be complacent in your comfort zone. Live your best life. And this person is in a universal state of mind where they live in their best life. The basics, income, got a lot more practical here when it comes to going to climb a cactus here of a star. This shit's gonna be thorny, bitch. Out here on the 7 of earth with the elks out here, these damn deers out here. Oh dear, like a deer caught in the headlights. Somebody could hit a deer because somebody all standing in a row. You could see deers in a row like this. You could see foxes because foxes is significant here under the emotions here. 2 times. This is a fragile fucking deer, a fox here. That's all fragiled up, holding his dick. I don't know, something happened to him. Somebody crying here. They ain't crying over what they lost here. Somebody here said, don't miss me because it's mommy and me, baby. Mommy and me, baby. Twin, baby. You see me, you see her. You see him, you see me, you see them. You see me, you see her, you see me. That's the way my relationship will always be. When it's never that way, that's when I know me and that person ain't connected. Like, I know when I'm with my person and that person want to stray away from me, like, I know it's over. Like, period. Evacuate following. So this is where our evacuations following Israel's call under a village massacre on the vacated north of Gaza. These protesters here panicked and under an ultimatum and no place is safe here. Under don't miss. Okay, nobody don't want to miss when it comes to Romans 3:23. For there is not a just man upon earth that doeth good and sinneth not. Ecclesiastic 7:20. Sin has a price. The Bible states the soul that sinneth shall die. Ezekiel 18:4. For the wages of sin is death. Romans 6 and 23. If you are wondering what happens to people who die in their sins, the Bible teaches that it is an appointed unto man upon to die. But after this, the judgment, Hebrews 9 and 27 says, and whosoever was not found written in the book of the life was casted in the lake of fire. Revelation says, under finances, is there is any hope? Yes, God sent his only begotten son, that Lord Jesus, into the world to pay the penalty for your sins. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. John 3 and 16 said, but God commandeth his love toward us, in that while we were yea sinners, Jesus died for our sins. Romans 5 and 8, understanding the Bible teaches and tells God deserves to save everyone. God is not willing that any shall perish, but that all should come to repent. 2 Peter 3 and 9b, Jesus said, him that cometh to me, I will in no wise cast out. So John 6 and 37, do you want to be saved? The Bible teaches that there is several things you must do in order to be saved. 2, pray. So somebody needs to pray. Enough is enough here. Under an addition, there's some other things that you don't know. Some 5 of waters here. Some polar opposite shit here of a situation or a circumstance when it comes to the D block and a safe alternative. When it comes to the hedgehog, the 2 of air, cutting off a situation and a circumstance. But this says they buttering it up, buttercup, and they lungs with that looking like a lungs and a raven or a blackbird in a tree. Some kind of legacy, some kind of 6 of fire, some kind of making some kind of shit happen here under the safe alternative. When it comes to the fox still gathering around with the bear, trying to see something or make something happen, still being curious, still doing shit greedy, still trying to get some handout from something or someone. When it comes to the 3 of water, 3 of cups, somebody's greener grass. There's still some 3 ducks here, so their third party still ducking along. And here with webbed feet, they ain't 10 toes. They got webbed feet here when it comes to a craftsman of water. So, okay, this person is out here acting like the shaman, out here smoking mirrors. There's a little smoking mirrors out here. And this energy, a little seance, a little this, a little that. This is off the 10 of Pentacles. This is a pathway here on the mushroom of groundedness. 10 of offerings. They offering pentacles to something or someone with a process to grow. Baby, ideas, business, such. Witchcraft of fire is going to go up in flames. And something about a baby, because something is burning here. I mean, a death is here. Some kind of moon, some kind of a nest, a burrow, some woman that they nested with, could live with, that already got 3 kids. What the hell y'all got me reading? Give me some more weed. Y'all got me reading too much. Somebody could be nearsighted, myopic is here. So, short distances, you can see it short sights. Some about you are critical of them because they unable to realize that their actions might have negative consequences here when it comes to the weekend, and to decide not to come clean. Here's how to cope. Shit, let your shit take you over. That's how you cope. And you do some more dope, and you cope. Unimaginative, uncreative, narrow-minded, and unadventurous. Disapproval, foresight, or intellectual insight. Wanted by armed firearm. Somebody could be armed and dangerous. Did anyone see those escapees that escaped it from the New Orleans prison? And the one that was sleeping on the park bench, just sitting out there. The people that was baiting them to help transport them is now being arrested. So somebody might be in a situation where you might be helping a person, a criminal. You know you're supposed to not help them, I mean, you go getting caught helping a criminal, and there's somebody out here with a Bonnie and a Clyde. They're gonna help this person to the wheels fall off and get themselves in some trouble when it comes to gun collection here under military hunting, under swords and bayonets, under antiques and military artifacts. Mm-hmm. Somebody got some frown lines here when it comes to somebody else's man. And it says, let them cook here. With a little glow said, let them cook. They out here cooking, let them cook under the bounty of beauty. They out here with a silent night. Somebody out here playing the cards that the hand that's being dealt to them is about to hand out. They gonna about to crap out, or what's the card? Poker. They sit here put a poker face, giving away something for nothing here. When it comes to the best of beauty, they gave the best beauty they had to the streets. For the streets, became the streets, want to be the streets, in the streets, because the kids created comfortable. It became comfortable out here. So like, say, so to speak, say like y'all got steak at home, but your person rather be outside roasting hot dogs around the fire pit with the bums. That's your person. And your person is like, yeah, I'll sit here and eat hot dogs at the fire pit with the bums with you, but like, we got steak and motherfucking shrimp and lobster in the fucking refrigerator, and like corn and motherfucking potatoes and like wine and cheese and like cured meat or uncured meat. I don't know. Prosciutto. That's the shit. We got that at the table. Like, so created a comfortable, it's comfortable at home, but why we want to sit out here? Because we just want to give away our time and volunteer. That's cool and all, but like, we've been doing this, like, we a part of this now. Like, we're not going to get our own house. We're not going to get our own stability. We're not going to get our own, you know what I mean? Like, Ace of Swords, we're not going to get our own truth. Nah, they said that's a little bit delayed because they looking for perfectionism here. And they looking for something quick. Cycle. Mm-hmm. This person ain't ready for this. They're going to crash out before the cycle is over. They already crashing out because they fear something here. Fear. With balance. 11 here. But the path says the earth is here. But the Ten of Pentacles says they recycling old thinking here with cleaning up a mess here. Something changed, and that changed them because they ran away from something with the journey through the brain fog. Yeah, ran a journey through the brain fog with fixing your stuff here. So something had to be analyzed here, but the shaman said they were smoking mirrors, so that was them playing a game, but they said something paused. They tried to stop something, but some secret came out with secret and preparation, or prepare for something to come out, because they can't deal with this something here. Somebody can't deal with something or something. They looked for perfection, and you was perfect, but they didn't want to pick you because what? Well, they disrespected the queen. God damn, what the fuck? Be prepared for some kind of different. They disrespected the queen. Queen, joyful noise. They tried to bring noise to the queen. That's Queen Latifah. You know she the equalizer. Man, you about to get. Ooh, man. Boy, when she pull up on that motorcycle, boy. I don't know. There's some secrets about somebody knowing who name. Somebody having somebody else being so with somebody, with everyone. Somebody in despair about being with somebody too. They in their head about why they did it and why they walked away from you, being in control of something. But they said that the King of Swords said that's their truth, but they hiding in shame with analyzing that they shouldn't have did it. But they said that you, Seven of Wands, blocking them out with a cycle, and they made them feel like they couldn't grow, which that y'all didn't grow, or they didn't learn from something that they were supposed to learn, because they was some kind of disrespectful here with a just another day, living in that crummy neighborhood, just another what motherfucker around the way. Right, that's what I'm feeling good today. Yeah, somebody that walked away with the Eight of Cups, you turned your back because somebody was disrespectful, somebody was deceiving you, betrayed you, and laughed about it, and still laughing about it, lied about it, brought a baby in behind your back with somebody else, running from something, their secrets, their lies, their addictions, their thrills. change. Yeah, somebody that wasn't loyal, they changed up on you. Somebody that, shit, Nine of Pentacles wanted your abundance. They wanted to, somebody that wanted you to chase them. Even though you had money, they wanted you to chase them so they can attract your money to them. So they wanted to shape shift with you. What the fuck? Yeah, so Ace of Wands, they thought sex would make you give to them. Nine of Cups. Yeah, they thought that you would just hand them they fucking your money. Like, maybe you had did that before. Like, gave them money, gave them gifts, gave them stuff. Maybe you're just being too kind to people. Like, make them give you some gifts now. Third party. No, they're giving the third party, too. Somebody was giving them something. That you gave them something. They drinking. Somebody's drinking. Somebody crying over something they lost. Somebody that couldn't get something back. Somebody uncertain. Uncertain came twice when it came to a Nine of Cups in the reverse. And the Nine of Swords up at night. That's the two. That's why they had you out here eating hot dogs. And y'all had everything at home. So while we out here trying to be out here like this, because they was running away from a third party that was interfering. Ace of Swords, that's the truth and the clarity. Truth. New idea, victory, and triumph. So now they inspire with this page of cups, emotions. That something is finished. And they're trying to balance how it looks to others. That you know that they cheated. Yeah, Two of Swords cut you out for something else. Two of Two, for a new love. Two of Cups, Two of Swords to the Two of Cups. Nine of Cups. And was smug about the shit too. Laid in a hotel too. Untrustworthy, loyal. You was a loyal person to this person, and they crying over how loyal you was, and they was unloyal. And you saw through the veil here. The Eight of Cups. Somebody was a thief of your love. They are infatuated with your love. They didn't tell you that though. They so caught up with unfinished business with another third party. Pause that was on pause already. That's toxic. And a karmic lesson. That's their enemy. Somebody that's non-committal. And somebody that's dishonest. Four of Swords. Somebody only after their money with finances, no future. Somebody that is needing encouraged, only encouraged by addictions. And they're not sorry for the shit that they do. They healing and release that you release them. They're angry about that when it comes to a soulmate coming in and hooking up. They think you're with somebody already and missing and thinking of you. So they missed an opportunity here. Maybe for a family. Somebody probably didn't like you, a mother. Maybe you met their mother and you didn't like, she didn't like you. Some intuition, some intimacy, afraid of intimacy with you. Some not able to rebuild because of a fear of intimacy. There's a storm here. It's just sex. It just wanted to hook up. This is everlasting. They wanted to have it, but they didn't know how to keep it. Music was inspired, but it wasn't enough passion. There was like unrequited. They made that a big mistake when it came to spiritual awakening. They realized too late. And after they had cheating, broken trust, that's in reverse. So they gambled the risk. They took a chance with another third party as a distorted masculine with that in the reverse, being influenced by friends, other people, places, and things. And then the ex-lover, old spark, went back to that. A new love, a renewed hope, thinking that was going to be you, comparing you with compromise and making a change that didn't work. Them strutting their stuff with another woman didn't make you jealous. Under broken, that just made you break up forever. Like we'll never get back together. Now a secret, now they timid with a secret admirer watching you from a distance, you know, with dating someone new while they're talking and hanging out with other people, chasing in the changing in the transition. This changing them all the while to something that is dark. That because there is no new change, no new chance with you, the travel, the distance is distant in between you and them has gotten too far with the interference of the third party. That is a blocked obstacle. The blocked obstacle is in reverse. There's our agonizing pain here of this person feeling hurt by the choices that they've made, through addictions, through thrills, through one night stands, through just being, you know, lost in love, or lost in, you know, chasing whatever they're chasing. They can just take, you know, their lucky stars that, you know, they got a time to go through this with something or someone else. It'll never be like they had with you, of course, but they'll create a new lifestyle for themselves somewhere and with someone new. And that will be their new reality. You know, they wanted the thrill and they still seek the thrill. So you didn't chase the thrill with them. So they had to go and maybe they go into another opposite direction to a new hope. That's what it said. They see something else they want and they'll go after it. And you won't care. Like, it's over. Like, if you never see them again, great. You know, it's just like one of them things. Like, once the damage is done, the damage is damage done. They call that damage control. They controlled the damage that they inflicted on you, right? Wanted to pause, wanted to let go, pull back. When you're late for class and you can't open your locker, something was a pause or a delay. Something kept you from getting there on time. You know what I mean? Some distraction. Oh, damn it, my locker won't open. You know what I mean? From whom can I release my judgment right now? Can I be more flexible right now? Well, judgment closes our heart to the truth and separates us from love. It binds us to our fears and it holds us in shame. On whom are you placing judgment right now? Is it someone in your life? Is it yourself? Release the shackles, drop the expectations, and be grateful for what it is. When I lift the judgment from myself and others, I uncover my own truth. I am loved, I am whole, I am limitless, and so are they. So these cycles is repeating her when it comes to sick and tired of being sick and tired. When it comes to when your parents think it's time for you to get a job. So somebody's lazy here, laziness here. When it comes to when you're leaving because class is over and the teacher says just one more thing. Someone wants to tell you something else. When the gym teacher is wearing very short shorts. Yeah. Somebody wants to see you in a different way. Okay. The outfit made the difference. When you get hand-me-downs from the siblings who wore terrible clothes. So somebody's bitches is out here sharing clothes and hoes is out. Bitch, they comparing you to bitches that's sharing clothes. Bitch, get your sharing whole clothes ass having ass hoes out. This bitch can buy pop tags every single day. Eat the best of the best what they want to eat. That's why they upset with how you eating and how you living out this bitch. How are you doing it, girl? Well, you doing it because you want to do it. Being positive. UNITY. Yeah, they upset about it. They pouting because you ain't looking their way. You ain't playing their game. They was out here sucking on everybody's titties. Let me suck your titties. Let me They was collecting titty suckings. I don't know. This lady with titties all over her back. I don't know. What the hell y'all talking about? Fame. They got fame off for sucking titties. The deluxe blessing plants sale. Normally, we're quite happy for our staff to take advantage of our generous employees discount. Miss Patterson, but we believe you're abusing your privileges. So somebody out here abusing their privileges. That's what they said. And battling a health issue, undefined balance, under leukemia, lymphoma society. Somebody got some estrogen overload here. Under estrogen overload, hazardous prolonged sits and could cause estrogen overload under elemental moment. when it came to blowing 16 million and spending a lot of money under a far answer. Is my travel money going to the right place? Mm, Heaven or hell, which one will you choose? Jesus Christ awaits your choice. He that haveth on the Son haveth everlasting life, and that he believeth not that the Son shall not see life, but wrath, the good of God abideth on him. John 3:36. Will you admit you are a sinner? Do you want to be forgiven and your life changed? Will you humble yourself and pray to God right now, asking Jesus Christ to save you? That if thou shalt confess with thy mouth the Lord Jesus, and that shall believeth in thy heart that God hath roses from him from the dead, thou shalt be saved. Romans 10:9. Whereas before he is able also to save them to the utmost that come unto God by him, seeing he ever liveth to make intercessions for them. Hebrews 7:25. I told you somebody needs some prayer. Prayer. Told you. Somebody feeling trapped. Somebody kidnapped. Somebody out here trapped. They got, what's that guy named? Green Lantern. They got Green Lantern out here with a snake under avoid moldy berries by storing them different. I mean, they should have stored themselves different. I told you they was out here harvesting with the wrong people. They out here worker bees with the wrong, working for the wrong queen bee under discipline. They should never took their dentures out to go mess with another queen bee that they was copycatting, or copycat you to go see something else that they put a nail the coffin shut to. And now they praying with deep regret. All this prayer, all this 10 commandments, all this you this and the lake of fire and judgment and all this shit I'm saying, under sick and tired. A soul snatcher for everyone. A myopic view of a nearsightedness, a short-sightedness, a calypse of doubt is here. It's a shitty mess of advice straight to you. When it comes to the first house, a return of the function. Excuse me. I'm gonna light my cigarette again. So yeah, let's deep dive in this a little bit deeper here. Let's see, cause shoot, that came all the way to pieces on us. When it came to the prolonged sitting on procrastinating on the hazards of a prolonged sitting, and how somebody's how overloaded of their hormones, feminine or masculine, doesn't matter. Somebody's out here getting their implant. Somebody was out here being a sugar baby, sugar daddy, sugar poppy, sugar boss daddy, playing boss daddy, playing for keeps out here. When it comes to washed brown and being seduced or seduction. Somebody gonna wish they had, because when that thing go ching, they better be. Listen, I told you somebody gonna wish they never did, because they gonna wish, because somebody's a jackpot out here. I don't know if you about to hit the number or not. Somebody might get a scratch off and hit the motherfucking number on that thing. Hit that scratch. Scratch them scratchies. Keep scratching. Somebody itching for a scratch out here too, though. Itching for a scratch. Itching for a scratch. Somebody on the... What is that? What's that say? Something about turmeric and iron. On the food allergy. Something about dreaming, family, antisocial, and smelling the roses. And head in the clouds, delusion, hopes and dreams, getting out in nature, Somebody out here living in your, believing in yourself. A narcissist don't want you to believe in yourself. They analyzing what the hell done gotten to you. You used to be on my Disney. Now you running away and hung up. Got me hung up over what the hell going on. I sacrifice waiting and perspective of lack of direction now. Because I don't know which way to go. I don't know if you love me or you don't. Under Ace of Swords, clarity and truth. I don't understand. Myopic view. Under King of Swords. Like, what the fuck? The world, like my world is all turned around. Seven of Cups. I thought I had all these options. All that shit was conflict and the devil's choices. Seven of Wands. Now I feel defeated with the Queen of Pentacles walking away. Knight of Wands with another man in a new cycle. And Ace of Wands with a new lover. Two of Swords cut me out. Page of Cups. I'm emotional. Sick and tired of being this loser. Betrayed. Seven of Wands. Elephant, can't forget about her. Empress, that's my lady. Lady in red. They love you, boy. That shit started playing hard as hell. But they want you back, though, with the Magician here. They want you back, but they heartbroken that they hurt you and they hurt themselves in the process. So at the end of the day, they got that big-ass foggy-ass ego. The Eclipse Mermaid is out here under the power of energy shift. That shift in a big way with an addiction here. Poker face, the hammer, the self-indulgences, the not enough. Lighthearted about it though, but still trying to adapt, finding out that there was a change, things coming to the light that you've healed and you cut ties and you're moving on and receiving what you needed and progressing. It's the progression of you moving on to what you want is now arriving her when it comes to grounding after being defeated or a failure or bitterness or betrayal. Somebody's tired here with exhaustion when it comes to a collapse or giving up. And it talks about the performance was a Academy Award for this person because it was very dramatic. And they needed a round of applause for this actor or actress award-winning act that they put on when it comes to change. Yeah, this is definitely where the clarity and truth for the revelations of honor and protection was determined here of the spirit when they was cast out to the lake of fire. Not today, asshole. Under the passion of Christ is important. Didn't you know that he put his son, only begotten son in 3:16, that whosoever believeth shall not perish but have everlasting life? And you were shocked to know that you wasn't, what was they calling him? You thought you was in control? With now they want to hire that you would disrespect with the unity that I put you with, one of my best, and you trashed the best. One of my best. You ain't trash it, but you thought you had options under unconventional, under one night stands and stringing along. Sunglasses. You better have took them glasses off under preparing for a union and a new phase. You better take them glasses so you can see this shit clear, because it's about to hit. This shit gonna shock you too, boy, or girl, or whoever you was thought that you left. That was your paradise, happiness, joy, your playfulness, you're enjoying each other in the honeymoon phase. Well, y'all had that honeymoon phase would have been endless. Had somebody hadn't been charmed by a snake under. Charmed, used, enabled, or bounded by a situation by wearing a mask, hiding the true feelings, pretending, delude, gaslighting, and persifying who they say they is. So somebody had to separate with separation. Hey, y'all. I see y'all. Who up in here? Let's see. The Dobbs Smithson. Hey, guys. 3 others. Jessica Gable. Hi. Jessica. Who is here? I am here. I am here. Michael Jackson. Somebody also is still here. Backstabbing. Hey. They hear backstabbing, heartbreaking pain, separation and loss, and deception. Shocking attacks. These are some shocking attacks about to come in. They don't see it coming though, but guess what? Chaos is right around the corner. Corner. They round it though. I don't know, somebody in this crummy day that came in the first day on the Sesame Street has been brought to you today by the number 7, or the letter 7 and the number M. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 M's in my bank account. Literal, figurative, and metaphorically speaking, Lego is on the top of the flow, on the chopping block of the toxic. Is next on the block. Somebody's harmony and the glow up that somebody about to have when it comes to a gentle feminine energy that's nurturing, mothering, that was backstabbed. Somebody about to see it's a message here. Message, joyful noise. You know, somebody was carrying on a bunch of noise about a joyful news, about a sweetheart. When it comes to a messenger that was charmed by a snake girl. Who was this? Talk about it here when you get somebody that's a bitch get hand-me-downs and shit. A bitch that can't get other bitches' clothes. What the fuck? When your parents think it's a time for you to get a job. That's in reverse again. That look you give when someone tells you they love to go fishing. Somebody getting in a new pond, going to get a new lover. When you want McDonald's and your mom says, Faith, we can make McDonald's at home. Eddie Murphy said, I don't want that with peppers and all that stuff in it. That ain't McDonald's. Somebody out here with the kindred spirit out here with a rooted in a kindred spirit. Somebody out here who work hard for the money. So hard for it, honey. You better treat her right. And they couldn't treat you right, so they had to get up out of here under shine. They couldn't keep, like, paradise was too paradising. You too much of a paradise for this person. You got everything. You got all the luxuries of love. When I was with that nut EST, he ain't give me nothing. But just like my mama say, use what you got. Get what we want. Use what we got. Man, somebody getting using what they got to get what they want. So get what you want, bitch. That's how they out here. The glamorous life. Ooh, ooh, you got it. The glamorous life. Ooh, ooh, you got it. The glamorous life. She's a glamorous girl, and she came to rock my world. All the girls that want to get with me. I don't know. That song is so old. I done forgot all the lyrics to that shit. That's how outdated that shit is. You know what I mean? That's how toxic this shit is. They working hard to keep this toxic trick going on. Under now you know your worth here. Know your worth here under Taurus. New moon in Taurus. So somebody realized something last month when it came to a Taurus last season. When it came to the last quarter moon in Aries. Aquarius, that they reflecting on their priorities and they was prioritizing the wrong thing. Under last quarter moon in Scorpio, under reveal what needs to be seen when it comes to the full moon in Cancer. Let your fears dissolve. Somebody that was afraid of something going to get balanced with harmony here. When it comes to the last quarter moon in Leo, lighten up, baby. Lighten up, because the choices that you got to clean this shit up. Hey. Okay, so first quarter moon in Taurus says release the control, but they had a control tactic to defeat somebody here, just to make somebody fail. First quarter moon in Capricorn, when it comes to unleashing your unleash your kindest self. So somebody out here perpetrating a fraud, acting like they kind of fucked up, kind of fucking sketchy, kind of shady. Let me see what this shit is. Let's see the emotions on that shit. Yo, I got injections in my head today, so I'm a little bit numb in my head today. But the messages is flowing fine. But I just know how I feel. Somebody out here family. Somebody out here perpetrating somebody they family. Okay, somebody got regrets of choosing somebody else over a divine feminine here. When it comes to how they want to let their fears dissolve. Yeah, somebody chose something or someone over you when it came to generous, caring, nurturing, sensible, comfortable, practical, good business sense here, somebody. When it comes to trap, how they got trapped in a trap with something or someone or whatever. Secrets with lies, the seduction with drinking and a lifestyle here. Yeah. Over embracing the flow of life when it came to a queen beast. Secure, confidence, boss bitch, career focus. Their twin, mirroring that to them. How you don't need them. When it comes to a fake pregnancy, or somebody got pregnant, getting pregnant, was pregnant, they rejected the baby. You rejected the baby. You ain't want to hear about the baby. You didn't care. Okay, that made them mad. You was living in the moment, and they was dealing with it. Somebody telling them they was pregnant. They wanted to have you hear that. Divine masculine. Yeah, they wanted you to tell them. But they fed up with the drama in the background. Not enough. They want to come toward you. When it comes to reflect on your priorities, putting somebody over you. They felt that they trapped them, put them in a toxic lifestyle, had secrets to hide from you, unleashing their kindness. They couldn't tell you the truth, so you walked away with bumping heads. You bumped heads, you walked away. Fuck it. You ain't gonna go through it again. So somebody now want to come in and pop the question, like, I gotta tell you something that's important of a higher commitment, but I also gotta tell you this shit is just to get in the fucking way. That's so they can get in the fucking way. So they love you. They might, but they don't. You know what I mean? Their actions will reflect it when it comes to a family. They want to have a family with you, but they said legal matters is in between for y'all. Is in reverse on their traffic tickets, child support, criminal paternity, and divorce property. So something like that is standing in the way, and that's mirroring it. That like either you don't want them or you want to something here. Something fake and busy. That's why they fake and busy, awake, confused, sweet talking other people. On the coping with drinking, drugging, doping. Because you turned your back. But they said because it was a contact. The spirit said it was because you had to let your fears dissolve. Because they learned the karmic lesson. This is what they chose. Remember, they did not want you. Don't take no accountability for none of this. This is their accountability. You showed up every time. Count how many times you showed up for that person, and I guarantee it won't even add up to nothing. $1 to donuts, it won't. Wish they never. This is why I say they know. They know. Memories. Goddamn you. They know. Lighten up. They know. Round and round. That cycle come back because each time they go back looking for something or someone in a thrill, a seek, because they haven't come clean, came back, told you, said, hey, you know, about what happened. You know, X, Y, and Z. I want to talk to you. They wanted to come back. Oh, they could do everything but talk about how a situation or a subject made each other feel. Or how, because that's an immaturity. They didn't want that to happen because that would mean that would trigger a lesson when it came to the karmic tie that they chose over you. When it came to the Seven of Wands, that's blocking you out so you couldn't see it. I'm telling you, when you came sick and tired of it, the karmic lesson came full circle. Boom. Now they was faced with the reality of the third party being in their face. Behind your back, they was, you know, the betrayal wasn't betraying then. It ain't betraying now because that person has to do the same way that person was laughing behind your back. Now that person is now wondering who's laughing behind their back now. Now, who they sneaking behind their back because this person ain't loyal with blocked spam calls on the call and text. Somebody might not be calling. Somebody might not be texting. Somebody might be having a different affair with somebody else and somebody sitting somewhere pouting about it because they blocked out of it. Feeling trapped in a situation or backstabbed by someone or something when it came to running from something or someone. When it comes to from whom can I release my judgment right now? Let's see who want to release judgment. Concern. It's a major concern. Somebody blocked, that's false. Somebody that is married. Somebody got the coffin twice. Somebody's a thief of love, a risk taker. Somebody that is a gift, but they want to. What's the message? Change. Mature woman. Despair, because they dropped the bag on the gift. Father, that changes everything. The work, toil and labor. With the fool here. They gotta stay optimistic though. 18. Let me see. When some lot of hand-me-down bitch getting second-hand clothes and shit. That bitch. When you get the part as the small tree in the play, playing a role. When the waiter tells you to enjoy your food and your response is, you too. When you forget how to spell and in an easy word and wonder if you're getting dumber. So someone's dumber and dumbers out here. They doing shit the dumb and dumber way. I've been always telling you, they always love to do it the dumb and dumber way. That's like their MO. Like, they just feel dumb and dumber. Like, the more they think about the shit, they feel dumber and dumber. Like, damn, I feel dumb for fucking around doing that shit. And now, like, the girl that loved me, cared about me, wanted to be with me, had every intentions on giving me their world, I fucked it up. Like, for the fucking mass, for the ships, cutting ties, moving on, receiving what you needed from other people that they thought they was getting and got absolutely nothing from it. A wet ass, a dick suck, $40, $50, $100. What the fuck? You lost. That you ain't got that money no more. That person did. And where are you at? Still sitting there with nothing. Your person ain't coming back. And you're going to go looking and looking and looking, and that shit is going to get old and tiresome. When you find yourself at the bottom of the rabbit hole. Irish Fairy Tarot. Very sketchy. Yes. Love the reading. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for joining me. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to us. So, yeah. So, when it comes to this person that's out here, Nine of Swords. Okay? Nine of Swords. Never can put it back right. We even cut the bottom off to get the rest out. So, I mean, literally, we can't take it. We can't put it back. So that's what they trying to do, trying to put it back in the tube. And once it's out, it's out. That's like having the cat out the bag. Like, it's out. It's out. We see you. Peekaboo. We see you. So the love affair, it could be a family. They could have got married here. But the Ten of Cups, they thought they was going to have some kind of stability here. They was putting on the show as the masculine energy. But they was the distorted masculine energy, because you see they had them sunglasses on. And that was telling me they was spying. The perception was off. They needed to stop something with the stop street there. You know what I mean? That was the King of Cups. They had big emotions for something or someone. But they could have been a different nationality. They could have been a different state, place, country. They could have been protesting for something or someone that wouldn't protest for them ever. You know what I mean? That was all about a money scheme or a heist when it comes to the Four of Pentacles. You know what I mean? That was holding on way too tight to something. A family dynamic that wasn't real. It wasn't a reality. It was falsely put together, which we call a shared fantasy. Talk about the poker face, though. That's what they took. That was the risk. And that was where the mask came off. That was where enough wasn't there. The stalemate showed up when it stuck. In denial, difficult choice, crossroad, to a sword, cut the shit out. The false person said they felt despaired. The gift that walked away, or they couldn't get the gift that they wanted back. Right. The vision was skewed. It went reverse. So when it came to the sunrise in another galaxy, think from another angle, when they told us how they was fighting back and forth with the galactic energy from the start. So if you didn't hear from the start, go back to the front, to the beginning, and hear from the front, because that would be where the vision came in, where they couldn't see, because they didn't want to take do what the work required. When they told about UNITY with unity with the queen here, that was the representation that, you had the representation of a real woman in your life and you didn't want it. So when you didn't want the real woman, then now all the rest that you get is just going to be the kind of woman that you like. You know what I mean? Whatever you like type. Don't get mad when they do whatever you like type. Okay, whatever that is. A thrill, a peak me. Right, the upswing. This is what this is all about. Wonderful things are going to happen when it comes to you chasing your thrills. On the courage to keep going on, chasing these thrills, and I guarantee the courage that it's going to take for you to get out is going to be detrimental to your health, to your mind, to your mental state, and all. When it comes to moving forward bravely, the cliff of the universe, because see, you at the mercy of the universe as the fool here. This is the toil and labor. This is the work you're going to have to put in with somebody. Sewing it up, sewing this together, making this shit something that you can wear. Okay? When it comes to the fool, and you was a stalemate to somebody. Because it said you built this lifestyle. Like, like when it came to the spiral staircase on the don't call them, on the dancing deers, on the all major credit cards accepted, all I can say is they hate nothing about you, but they ain't doing nothing about it either. Okay, in that aspect. Under relaxing. They're right. And they not doing anything about it. They're not enough. They're not doing enough about it anyway. Because they feel like the legal issues is keeping y'all bound or something here. I don't know. Maybe you got a restraining order. I don't know what the hell. Some kind of legal issue. Some domestic something. Some newborn. Somebody want to apologize. Something about a new beginning. Something about running. Still running. Somebody, they wanted you to cooperate, but they wasn't cooperating. Okay? They wasn't patient. They wasn't reliable. They were slow to give. They was non-committal. They were the ones that was impatient. And they was the one that was unconservative when it came to their ways, when it came what they was inspired about, when it comes you found the key to your problem, what they was inspired about, third parties. Basically. Basically. I just backstab because that's there. Because Glitter came right behind that coming on stage. You know what I mean? Start your shine. Because let's see, Glitter don't got to shine. It's just glitter. See? 24 karat in the air. That shit all right, shine. 24 karat. That shit yellow gold. That shit look good, shine on shine. You ain't even got to worry about it's going to shine. It's shining. It's shining. Glitter. It's just that. Go get you a tube of it. It's just glitter. Dang. Wow. Shit. Well, Karmic 7 days. I miss you regardless of how things seem. The power from within with the vital performance and the content. Forever chasing tomorrow. When it comes to Karmic, the wolf and the shepherd. Ridiculously comfortable chasing thrills. When it comes to a bitch. Lost boys. And the lost boy was here already. Some kind of boy was here that was... Some kind of something was here already in the beginning. When I'm channeling. I can't remember all the things. Somebody that's in a nearsighted view. Or viewing things in a nearsighted view. Something is about when the last quarter moon in Gemini comes out. It's clearing your mind here. And this energy of looking at pictures and missing you. And nostalgic and making new memories with third parties, trying to erase the memories that they got with you, but the unhealthy choices that they're choosing is definitely only just confusing them in the process of the 7 days, and that's shame, the lack of forgiveness, and the past disappointment, the victimhood, the low self-esteem, and not being enough, and not being open to receive love when it comes to self-destructive patterns, addictions, obsessions, stalking, watching, looking, spying, negative thinking. That's all it takes, occupation. That's all part of their work. The devil's work, that is. Something about equality here. Something that's not fair here when it comes to obsessions. Somebody's the emerald here, a fantasy. Somebody wanted to go to Emerald City and was enlightened that Emerald City wasn't what they thought. Wasn't what they thought when it came to a doormat, a low life, a low late. Okay, so busted on. It says friends with benefits, Netflix and chill, smut. Um, all new podcasts when it comes to some kind of zone. When it came to pamper your body under back door or back or doormat under booty calls in a one night stand. Something with no strings attached. When it comes to being faithful, somebody is unfaithful here with something ain't fair with an activist here. Somebody was keeping score and notch here. When it comes to let me reintroduce myself. Now that you healed yourself, will heal thyself. Something hit the floor that they didn't want you to know about January. When it came to a major impact about a new year, the latest buzz on the total truth or a rude rumor. Well, it was a lot of truth and a lot of lies, but there was a more truth to it than anything. When it comes to I create my future. When it comes to a lousy bitch, a lousy lover. When it comes to upfront and personal. Oh, no, she did. Oh, yes, she did. Lisa Ray made Corey and Holly Berry when it came to Van Hunt and somebody calling somebody a lousy lover. Okay, for all the queens, somebody is all the queens in the deck here. And somebody was keeping score and notch about a hard lesson, and I got caught and then on a hard lesson as a stranger. So Astrid kept score. Somebody that kept score down here at the Wash Brown Inn. Somebody that was down here having private relationships at the hotel when it came to a competition, when it comes to popularity and conveys power while on set, while on this hustle. When it came to a hustle and flow under love after a heartbreak, the world's coldest day, something awesome. So you don't care. You're smiling. You're back to yourself. When she broke up with Justin Bieber, remember a time like she ain't, the struggles of the aftermath. We could have had it all, but lust ruled. So somebody that could have had it all, lust ruled over love, and you know what I mean? It destroyed. Anything else? Nah, not sure, not false, true, nah, no way. So somebody's like undecided. They can't make up their mind. Somebody that is in a lack or doubt mentality here. Somebody that was a safety net for somebody when it came to an apology or a twin flame or divine intervention stepping in on time. Somebody was wanted to rewrite the story, but you had already released them when you cleared your mind under seeking the truth. When they didn't seek to tell you the truth, you seek out of this situation when it comes to daydreaming and decisions. So you thought about it and you say, well, okay. Deception, no answers or isn't an answer, and you didn't tell me the truth, so that's a failure. And then when they got mad because you saw through them, and their bitterness shows up with a betrayal. So the angelic whisper, even spirit told you some shit, showed you some shit in dream states as well, under decision, so that you could make a decision under a celestial embrace. So you embraced the galactic energy exchange and felt the energy shift and moved accordingly. Here's what they said here. Me, listen closely to the guidance you seek is whispered in the quiet moment. So yeah, like I said, so some fate turned in your favor here and the played the eye here. You saw the motherfucking eyeball for who they truly was when enough was enough here. Leave the past. So somebody left the past behind or will leave the past behind. On the beyond the door lies the world uncharted. Embrace the adventure that awaits. When it comes to leave the past behind and leave the past. Well, the aftermath of a calm, the eye of the storm. So after of the chaos, peace returns. Use this time to rebuild and reflect. So there is no potential here. Just remember that. Don't go back chasing waterfalls. This is just a thrill, up and down, roller coaster. Ride the wave. Life's ups and downs are inevitable. Embrace the thrill of uncertainty. Grip tight. Hold fast through the descent, the ascent. follows close after. So something about to go down or go up in the DM. So when it comes to a clown, masked reality, behind the painted smile, deep truths are concealed. Look beyond the mask. I told you it was here. Pulled it back out. In the next 7 days, somebody that's out here trading you for something else. Facade of laughter. Laughing can hide pain. Seek to understand what lies beneath. Somebody faking it till they make it. That's what they said. They transform. Somebody, you find your focus. Chasing after the past distracts from the present. Find your center. Look forward. Nostalgia is sweet, but the future holds greater promise. The potential. Okay, potential. The future holds better potential than this shit you got going on right here. When it says something about Christmas here, because it's another season, because I got pine cones, and that's also some kind of body got that on that altar offering, because I had squirrels here earlier. Under the talent grows. Cultivate your hidden talents. They will grow when the time is right. Small beginnings. Pay attention to the little things in life as they can grow into something meaningful. Under defeat, this person feels defeated, so they want to grow something into something meaningful. They know there's meaning here. Under self-destruction patterns, they just having self-destruction patterns right now because of rebellion. Under bloom within, so while you blooming within, they dying on the outside. Okay, under rescue. They guardian of flames, and I told you the guardian was here already when I brought them in. How the rescue within is on purpose. They need to be rescued on purpose. Anything that they're doing is intentional, so they can be rescued by you with the safety net. I told you somebody's a safety net. They're gonna go out there and think they're gonna, you know what I mean, blow through them and come back to you, but they little do they know we're just ordinary people. We don't know which way to go. So this person took off going in another direction. When it came to the breakthrough, when it comes, I compare her to you when I F her, and it ain't the same. It's trash with the toilet flush. Under feel the new wave of the trip. Okay, I was tripping if I thought she was better than you. Spiral, I was just fronting. Right, under ties that bind. Thinking moment. This is under the silhouettes of a perfect place. Shadows of your smile will always remain. That's the memories of the divine feminine. How nurturing, gentle, and mothering you was. Under fronting your love. Fronting. You love me. So that's the truth right there. And I am strong because I know my weaknesses. I am beautiful because I am aware of my flaws. I am fearless because I learned to recognize illusions from reality. Or illusions from real. I am wise because I learned from my mistakes. Right, and this is where the party came in under the good times. Let the good times roll when it comes to a Carrero. Somebody's on the time. This time, they messed it up when it came to a party, to a thrill. When it comes to shame, I am afraid to tell you about her. Under change, that changed the game. This out here, Diddy out here on his Diddy parties. I'm out here, Ciroc. You out here, Taylor Swift said, let's shake this shit off. Shake it off. Under did you wake up like this? I woke up like this. Beyonce even told you she woke up like this. Taylor Swift said she shook it off and she woke up like this. Okay? So shake this shit off. You shook them off. You shook the shit out. And now, the motherfuckers can't, you know what I mean, make the band on how you did it. They can't make no, you know what I mean, make the band on none of this shit. The legend continues. How? How you keep Queen Crown? How you get king, keep crown? How you get chess? How you get this king crown, my king? And you king me. Yep, king me. And I'm the queen. That's how I got kinged. Because you crowned the queen right here. And I'm king me. I'm in my masculine, feminine energy right here as king me. With my star on the floor. Diddy Combs. Yep, I'm taking his authority. I'm taking his throne. Boom. Stand. Now they in shame. Now you took their power. Under rescue with a purpose. And then they need somebody to help under soar above, because you went above whatever they thought whatever they was thinking, or whatever measly mind thinking, you went all the way above whatever they thought, how they was thinking anyway. Shit, you went to the depths of your soul and picked it up from the abyss with the mermaid here, the eclipse mermaid. So you went to a dark place in the sea as a mermaid. A shady lady is out here. A shady person. Somebody that's keeping track of you under, off, and on, hot and cold. They know this is over because they got somebody else, some kind of sex addiction here, and they running toward that. And it's bad though, addiction. That's a bad addiction they got. They losing a lot of money for that shit. Credit. Yeah. Romantic cycles. Chasing, losing sleep, sleeping around. Love messes, hugged up with somebody. They feel like shit. That's why they doing it. Because you said goodbye. Yeah. Divine feminine, because you said goodbye. You don't want them. You shook them off. Because they was a cheater and a liar. You didn't want them. They couldn't change that cheating ass ways. Woman or man, man or woman, take it as it will resonate, you guys. My neck is hurting, y'all. All right, guys, let's say I'm going to catch you guys a little later. Namaste.